Right now, something is quietly breaking inside the American economy, and most people don't realize it yet. While headlines keep talking about soft landings and strong consumer spending, millions of middle-class Americans are waking up poorer month after month. Not because they stopped working hard, not because they made bad choices, but because the system itself is shifting under their feet. In 2026, the American middle class is facing a financial squeeze unlike anything seen in decades, and today we're going to expose what's really happening, what insiders are warning about behind closed doors, and why this trend may accelerate faster than anyone expects. This isn't speculation. These are forecasts, data leaks, and signals coming straight from Wall Street analysts, policy advisors, and corporate earnings calls that rarely make it to mainstream news. And once you connect the dots, the picture becomes impossible to ignore. Before we go deeper, take a second to like this video and subscribe to Investonomics. It helps the channel reach more people who need to understand what's coming next, and it keeps you ahead of economic shifts that can directly impact your money, your job, and your future. Now let's talk about the illusion that's keeping many Americans calm. On paper, wages are up, employment numbers look solid, stock markets keep flirting with record highs. But here's the uncomfortable truth insiders are whispering about. The middle class isn't getting richer, it's losing purchasing power at a historic pace. The paycheck might be bigger, but life is becoming even more expensive, faster than most people can adapt. In 2026, inflation isn't just about groceries or gas anymore. It's embedded into rent renewals, insurance premiums, healthcare deductibles, childcare costs, student loan payments, and even basic utilities. Middle-class households are now spending a larger percentage of their income just to maintain the same lifestyle they had 5 years ago. No upgrades, no luxury, just survival. One leaked internal forecast from a major US bank revealed that by late 2026, over 60% of middle-income households will be financially fragile. That means one unexpected expense, like a medical bill or car repair, could push them into debt. This used to describe low-income households. Now it's the middle class. And debt is the silent killer here. Credit card balances are climbing at record speed. Buy now, pay later plans are being used for groceries, not gadgets. Middle-class families are stretching payments just to keep up, and insiders say this is one of the clearest warning signs before a consumer slowdown hits hard. Here's where it gets even more alarming. Corporate America knows this. Executives are openly telling investors that consumers are trading down. That's code language for middle-class Americans buying cheaper brands, skipping services, delaying medical care, and cutting long-term plans. When companies start adjusting their strategies around a weaker consumer, it's never a good sign. Another major factor pushing the middle class backward is housing. Home ownership, once the backbone of middle class wealth, is slipping out of reach. Mortgage rates may fluctuate, but home prices remain stubbornly high. Insiders in real estate financing are warning that even if rates dip slightly, affordability won't truly return. Property taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs are rising faster than wages. So what happens? Middle-class families are forced to rent longer, move farther from jobs, or take on risky adjustable loans. That destroys wealth building. No equity, no long-term security. Just monthly payments that keep rising. And then there's automation and AI. While tech companies celebrate efficiency, many white-collar middle-class jobs are quietly being restructured or eliminated. This isn't happening with dramatic layoffs only. It's happening through slower wage growth, fewer promotions, contract roles replacing full-time positions, and increased workloads for the same pay. Insiders from HR departments admit companies are learning they can do more with fewer people, and that pressure is not going away in 2026. Healthcare is another pressure point no one wants to talk about. Employer insurance premiums are rising, but coverage is shrinking. Deductibles are higher. Out-of-pocket costs are brutal. A single health issue can wipe out years of savings. Middle-class families earn too much for assistance, but too little to absorb shocks easily. Meanwhile, student loan repayments are quietly draining disposable income again. This isn't just affecting young workers. Many middle-aged Americans are still paying education debt while supporting kids and aging parents at the same time. That triple pressure is crushing. Here's what makes this moment especially dangerous. The middle class is being told everything is fine. Markets are up. GDP looks okay. But insiders warn that economic stress doesn't explode all at once. It builds slowly, invisibly, until consumer confidence snaps. And once that happens, spending drops, layoffs increase, and the cycle feeds itself. Several private forecasts suggest 2026 could be the year when the gap between official economic data and real household experience becomes impossible to hide. That's when policy reactions often come too late. So what does this mean for you? It means awareness matters more than ever. Understanding these trends early gives you time to adjust, protect your income, reduce risky debt, and make smarter financial decisions before pressure turns into panic. This is exactly why Investonomics exists. Not to spread fear, but to cut through noise and give you the signals Wall Street sees before Main Street feels the impact. If you're still watching, you already know this information matters. And I want to hear from you. Are you feeling this squeeze personally? Are costs rising faster than your income? Drop a comment below and share your experience. Your voice helps others realize they're not alone in this. Before you go, share this video with someone who still believes the middle class is doing fine. Sometimes one video is enough to start a necessary conversation. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to Investonomics, because what's coming next in the economy will reward the informed and punish the unprepared. Stay alert, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.